Hello and welcome to Watch What Crappens, a podcast about all that crap on Bravo that we just love to talk about. I'm Ben Mandelker, and joining me today, in place of Ronnie, please welcome back the one and only Amy Phillips from Drama Darling. Hi, Amy. How are you?
Hello. I'm great. It's so nice to see you again.
Oh, it's great to have you here, especially because today we're doing Real Housewives of Miami, and you have a pink neon sign behind you, which feels very Miami.
It is.
You're set. Yeah, you clearly, are you broadcasting from Miami Beach right now? South Beach?
I am. I'm in South Beach. I took Stephanie's private jet because I had some dogs to pick up. So I went ahead and she was able to pick me up in Santa Clarita. Mia and Danny and I. Yeah, we left here. Now we're in, Miami, and we're going to be remote this week.
Great. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so glad that you found a proper Miami themed set for your Miami visit.
Thank you. And I've got my shirt on as well. That's popping some, I feel like Miami colors,
You're smart. I'm also wearing stripes. We're both wearing stripes. You are wearing Miami colors. I am wearing just a random like navy and white sort of nautical look.
Yeah, it is nautical. I love it. I love a nautical look. You're such a
naughty. I'm a naughty cow.
Naughty
if
cow.
The cow meant unfortunately, the cow doesn't really make sense. Part of it. This is actually, if you're looking at it, this is one of the first T-shirts I ever made for myself.
Wait, that's one of your originals?
Yeah, this is when I was first started to sew, and you can tell because you can see this crazy white line that's around the collar.
Can't see it from here. Oh, I see it now. Yeah. Well, you're pointing it out. I mean, you're stretching the material. It looks so good. I was going to mention that the collar is such a great style. I love the style of the collar, and you created that.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I like to think that when I'm not podcasting, I'm innovating fashion. So thank you for recognizing my hard work over here.
You're welcome.
Please. And please tell the people in Miami.
I just get really emotional when we talk about your work and like people's work and just like working and stuff,
It's you are like Stephanie Shojai, who just loves work.
Shojai Masoud, yes.
I don't know. Is that how you say her last name? Shojai? Shojai.
Well, no,
Masoud.
You're right. I don't know. His name is Masoud. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, so I think you're right on that.
Okay, we'll call her Steph S. Steph S. I have to say, since we recorded last week, I have had your Gina voice in my head.
I'm sorry.
And I've been laughing at intermittent times of you doing that like escalating Gina voice. It is my favorite. So I really recommend, in case you missed it, everyone go back and listen to the Orange County season premiere just to hear Amy's impersonation of Gina, which was so funny.
And I apologize if it hurts your ears. And please just, I think I tailor it down a little bit towards the middle, just so as a respectable, voice on not my podcast. So I just want to make sure I'm not hurting your listeners' ears, Sterling.
Listen, these are Crappens listeners. They've had to endure all my weird noises for years and years.
I love your listeners.
Don't you worry. You are in a safe space.
I got so many followers. I got like so many people. They're so nice. Like anytime I've been welcomed into the Crappens universe, everyone just really is very embracing. So thank you.
Well, you are welcome here. And in fact, everyone should go subscribe to Amy's podcast. Before we dive into this Miami recap, everyone go subscribe right now. Drama Darling, available on all platforms, and follow Amy Phillips on all social media on Instagram. What's your handle on Instagram and Twitter or wherever you are?
Yeah, at Meet Amy Phillips, and I'm teetering. I'm at like 98.8 and I'm teetering. So push me over the edge. And that's at Meet Amy Phillips. And then of course, Drama Darling Show is also on Instagram.
Great. I am teetering. I'm teetering in general, like no matter what I do, whatever the context, I'm teetering. But I'm teetering at 40,000. I'm just trying to hit 50K because I hear that you can get cool influencer things at 50K. You can make cool videos and stuff. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, because last summer I did like an influencing video for Quest Bars, and it was so much fun. And I was like, I want to do more of these little videos because I just enjoyed making a video. And then I was told, yeah, you basically need more followers. So that's my way of saying people follow me too.
Yeah. Let's stop teetering. Let's get our teats up and let's get some followers.
Let's cross that line. Yours is an easier goal to hit than mine. I'm actually asking for a solid 10K more people. You just need like 2K and then you're
We'll see. All right. Teats up, everybody.
Teats, no more teetering. We want to stand in our truth on the other side of those numbers. So today we are talking Miami. We are not talking. I'm not bringing you back for Orange County because Ronnie's going to be back for Orange County. Yay. He's finally making his grand return for the Orange County. It's the second episode. Yeah. What do you think so far about the Miami season before we dive in?
Oh, I mean, I love Miami. I love it so much. I absolutely love Stephanie. I am very much here for her. At first, I was like, okay, kind of felt like Vicky Gondelson was like, another bitch I gotta like. And then also another bitch that's like keeps talking about her Birkins. I'm like, are we still obsessed with Birkins as a rich person? Can we move on from that? You're so rich. Do something original. Let's stop with the Birkins. Let's put them in your glass closets with locks and just move on. Get something different to talk about. So I was really put off by her at the beginning about the Birkin. Also, taking the private jet to go pick up the dogs. I was like, does Florida really need that much extra fuel spilled on their heads like at the beach? But probably not. But then she read Lisa in that Sprinter van for being late like a school marm. And I am now full steam ahead with Stephanie.
Yes. We are not teetering on her. She's very marm forward. She's and I loved it. Oh my God. When she just berated Lisa about being late. Do you think your time is more important than mine? Do you think your time is better than Alt's? I thought that was so great. It was so wonderful. And I was actually a little sad that in this episode, she kind of pulled back a little bit. She was like, I was like, no, live in that. Keep your foot on the pedal.
Yeah.
But Lisa got plenty of, Stephanie didn't even need to do that because she got it from all angles this episode. And it was hilarious. She even got it from a host from a restaurant, which is something we rarely see.
I know. And a restaurant that was actually looked pretty empty. Except for that lady.
They were holding a meditation retreat. I know. Okay, so we're picking up in that Sprinter van after Stephanie has just torn a new one into Lisa. By the way, I've not had coffee today, so who knows if I'm even going to be able to. Like I'm just praying.
Those stripes on your shirt are going to give you all the energy you need. Okay.
I know. Just lean into the stripes. Nautical energy. Okay. It's like, stripes are the new crystal. Okay. They're just going to give me healing energy.
Stripes are the new crystals.
People are going to bring stripes to the reunion. Kyle's going to drop some on the floor. So then, so they are heading down. They head to this place called Villa Toscana, which I guess maybe is an event space, whatever, has all these nice gardens and everything. And Daniel, the self-help expert, is there, and he's wearing a little crown. And, because it is, as one would expect, a Greek gods and goddesses anti-narcissism party. Which I'm sure into like 10 of those.
Yeah, I just hit the streets the other day in anti-narcissism protest. It was really great. Thousands of people turned up.
Oh, yeah. Did you make a sign?
Yeah, everyone had flags and they put them all in Lisa's face, her bucket.
Everyone had, I went to that protest as well, anti-narcissism protest. And we then shoved all of our signs into when we got rid of them, we just put them in a big box that said Lisa Hochstein.
Huge.
Had her face on the signs. I think we made an impact.
I think so. I think we're making changes.
When Jodie Foster got up on that stage and spoke her truth, I said, yes.
Everyone here who has been affected by Lisa Hochstein, raise your red flags.
I don't know. I think my Jodie Foster and Sheena impression are the same.
I'm so glad because I didn't even know you had a Jodie Foster impersonation and you were just ready. You were like, here it comes. It is fun. It is fun when you get put on the spot and have to do a prominent actress impersonation.
A makeshift prominent, yeah.
Yeah, like a Holly Hunter, like a Holly Hunters. Holly Hunters, I am speaking out today against narcissism and pro-Greek culture. We won't let these people destroy us. Down with all the narcs.
It's incredible how these narcissists, they just try to take us down. And I did a movie with John Goodman. I did 1,800 movies with John Goodman, and he's an excellent narcissist.
Which makes sense. That's why he got the role of King Ralph.
And I am Stretchy Girl in that movie, Incredibles.
You might remember me from my feature film, Broadcast News, which was where we were broadcasting news about narcissists. That's where I really was turned on about it.
Yeah, and also I was in that movie where I was in the desert, and I think Nicolas Cage was in it. What was it called again? It was a huge hit.
I believe it was called Raising Arizona, but original title was Raising Narcissists. Yes.
Yeah, and now they're going to actually do a reboot called Raising Larcissists.
We're still waiting for the script. It's been in development hell because Larsa wrote it.
Yeah. Everyone's best friend, and she wrote it.
I wrote like a script like. And I thought you guys would like to read it like. Larsa pitching a Hollywood movie that's somehow a sequel about raising Arizona. I can see it.
I can too. She's going to get the platform. She's going to get the opportunities, and she's going to come in and she's going to be like, so glad you're all here. And they're going to be huge producers. And they're going to be like, why are we here? Like,
yeah, somehow she'll like get like the like Spielberg. She'll get Spielberg in the room. She'll get Ron Howard.
Yeah.
They're there.
100%.
They're all there. A24 lining up.
It's like
and she's
Jurassic Park meets Raising Arizona.
So like it's a couple and they steal a dinosaur, like, and but it's like not their fault because like if you don't want the dinosaur stolen, like why do you even have the dinosaur out there in the first place? You know how Larsa's voice changes from like she has her Kardashian voice, but then when she gets mad, her real voice comes out.
Yeah,
that's my favorite part about her.
You're so right. She does. She like morphs into the real Larsa.
Real Larsa comes out.
Yeah.
It's scary. I just saw Sinners, and that was a movie about vampires, and as many people know, because it's like a worldwide hit, and I'm just acting like people have never seen it, but it's a movie about vampires, and that's like Larsa's voice is like she's sweet and seductive when she's asking to be let into the barn, but when you don't let her in, like her real voice comes out. Her voice.
Sorry, everybody, that was shocking. Wait, you need to go back in and do like a trigger warning for that.
That was about pretty accurate. When Larsa gets mad, she's like, Lisa, I don't think you understand. Let me in, like. So anyway, they're arriving here. We've got Daniel, who is clearly someone that they should turn to for advice on narcissism because he's written like 6 coy expressions on a mirror. And so I think that makes him very qualified to deal with these things, right?
Coy expressions. Yes. And he may have written his blurbs on TikTok. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. But yeah, he's definitely qualified.
Yeah. He's written such gems as never try to defend yourself against a narcissist because they already know you're right.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's like so right, like. That's like so right, like. Or maybe like, don't make a snack for a narcissist because they already were hungry and already ate. And I'm like, yeah, that's true.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That is very good. That's a very good one.
Is that Gertie?
That was Gertie. That was Gertie co-signing.
Gertie.
She was co-signing.
Yes. She's so fast. Boy, she went past those mirrors really quickly. She can read as fast as she can talk.
she really burned through that anti-narcissism content. She's like, okay, so nobody gets angry that a narcissist is being accused of something they did. That's absolutely true. Oh, no one never tried to defend yourself against a narcissist. They already know what they're right. That's true too. Never give a banana to a narcissist because they might not need it. That's true too. I hate wasting a banana on a narcissist. Okay, which is the next mirror, please?
Oh my gosh, I've never heard your version. So funny. Damn, you were killing me last week with your Terry Dubrow. And now
no, it's so the Terry Dubrow thing. I was like, to me, that's like not. This is so like inside the actor studio. I was like, but the Terry Dubrow thing was like not even like an impersonation that I even thought was like a thing. And you were dying, and it was like tickling me so much because it's like Terry Dubrow just talk. I don't even remember what I did.
Good. I can't. It's so good. I've never heard anyone do a Terry Dubrow, and it's like perfection. Okay, I'm sorry, but anyway, Gertie is.
I love this skill set for me.
Yeah.
Like, what makes you qualified, Ben Mandelker, for this job? I can do a good Terry Dubrow impersonation.
We're gonna pitch a movie, and it's gonna be starring Terry Dubrow, Larsa Pippen. Oh, we'll keep working with the casting, but then we gotta. I don't know if Heather's gonna make it.
Unfortunately, Heather has other obligations. She will be appearing on the reboot of Hot in Cleveland.
Okay.
Back to Land. So, they walk into this garden and there's mirrors everywhere, and they all have sort of like meme kind of anti-narcissism quotes on them, like sayings or phrases, things that make you, things that you would remember. What were those cards that people would send to those virtual cards that people would send to each other that were like very sassy? It was always like it was an image of like a lady in the 50s. And it was always something like, my friend said, where's the wine? And I said, well, I just had lunch. Like, that's what all the cards would say.
Talking about now. Yeah. That like older lady who like, she always has a bunch of bags maybe or something. She's like, so I went to the store and got a lot of stuff. So what? It's just like those. Yeah, you're right. It's snarky. Yeah. Like like as women, we're coming into our own of like, F you,
Yeah. It is like the source of all of Marisol's humor, by the way, also.
You are so right. I truly cannot get enough. Quite frankly, not enough.
When Marisol sits down for her inside the actor studio, they're like, Marisol, where did you develop your sense of humor? Oh, honey, it was e-cards all the way.
Right. Oh, my mother used to send me cards when she didn't want to talk to me. So
they're funny. I mean, between going for e-cards and trying to get some D, I really learned how to get some comic skills.
Sometimes I used to just open up the paper and just read Kathy cartoons. And
chocolate. Am I right?
Arg. Steve.
Oh man, I would love a Kathy reboot that was just Marisol.
Oh, it was Ack. It's Ack, not Arg. That's what it is. No,
but Marisol would say Arg.
Yes.
Marisol would say Arg.
I was too in character. That's what it was.
You were a little bit, you went there. You went deep.
It's time for a commercial. It's time for a Crappens commercial.
So, they're walking around, they're looking at all these mirrors, and
like one did you notice was like the Johnny Depp, like written in blood one from the Amber Heard trials. He was like, we're done. Oh, that's a good one, Johnny Depp. No, but do you remember that from the trial? How he wrote in blood?
Yeah, he's
sorry to take a
strange person.
Anyway, he made it into the Miami recap. Okay, sorry.
I would love it. No, not only did he make it, you don't have to apologize. We've already brought Jodie Foster and Holly Hunter into this mix. Bring in all the A-listers.
Welcome in.
Yes, welcome. So they all are. No one really is very impressed with these mirrors. They're like, oh, okay, interesting. That's cool. All right. By the way, Adriana is eyeing the self-help guy. I've already forgotten his name. What was his name? I wasn't
Daniel.
George. It's not George. Daniel. Because he's hot. So she's like, oh, I mean, the guy's hot. I mean, if I wasn't with Frenchie, I'd sure be going for Australian tonight. I mean, you're going to find me down under. I mean, I'd like to play that didgeridoo. I'll put that Joey in my sack. Good day, mate.
Put that shrimp on my Barbie. Yeah.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
I'll eat your dingo, baby. I don't know what that was, but okay.
That would actually be very helpful because that dingo did a lot of damage. So, it's good that someone would eat the dingo in turn. And then the dingo would learn.
Revenge.
Other dingoes.
Take note. Take note, dingoes. Read those mirrors, dingoes.
The original narcissist. Dingoes. Dingoes, so narcissistic.
Narcissistic there. Yeah.
So Alexia's saying that they like this party is not about Todd, but like
sorry, but yes.
Todd. Remember that episode where she didn't know how to say Todd's name? She's like Todd.
Toad.
Todd.
Toad.
It's like, babe, it's called Todd. It's Todd. Just say Todd. Todd. Todd.
She's like
So, but she says this is actually to expose the narcissism. It's really for the other women because they're all a bunch of narcissists, which is very true, actually. It's like really right on the money.
Yeah.
This group. 100%. So, then Daniel, he starts reading a quote. He's like, all right, everyone, he wants to hear a quote about narcissism. Goes like this.
Goes like this.
I like to tee up my narcissism quotes because you guys are all narcissists and probably not listening to me.
A little something like this. Hit it.
A boom, a ch, a boom, boom, ch.
I'll give you a beat.
Good. All right, thanks. Good people get tired of being good to ungrateful people. You've been cured. Drop the beat. Drop the narcissism.
Daniel.
So, yeah, he's so wise. He's so wise. Good people get tired of being good to ungrateful people. Wow. I mean, if this person understands the root of narcissism, like, if he doesn't, then I don't know who would, because this right here
he has
is a
number.
mastery of a concept.
It truly is. The words are blending together. I don't even know what it means anymore because they're all so generic that I'm like, he could say anything to any of these ladies and they'd be like, yeah, that's true. He's like, oh, narcissism is somebody who likes to give to charities and is selfless in everything they do. Wow, that's so true. That's so true. Gotcha.
Wow, that was like really wise. Like, so then they go. Now it's another mirror that says, the problem with being empathetic is that you feel sorry for the people that hurt you. And Gertie's like, oh my God, that is so true. Okay. I mean, I absolutely feel that way. And the fact that this is a narcissist theme party says a lot because obviously I think that's like, we have a lot amongst us. We have a lot of narcissists. Okay. And then it cuts to Lisa and she's the only one looking at these mirrors to look at herself. And everyone else is reading the quotes off of them. And she's like checking out her hair in the mirror. And I was like, oh my God, I love this show.
It's too good. Like you can't even write something this great. She genuinely was like, I thought I saw her with some Windex, like wiping off the saying so she could actually see herself better, you know?
Yeah,
Somebody wipe this down. Just a chamois.
I don't think she even realized there were words there. She just didn't see anything. She just was looking at her reflection.
Right.
She was like Mulan.
Mulan, yes. I love yeah.
Isn't there a song? Isn't that a Christina Aguilera song? Like, what does my reflection say about me? Or something like that.
Yeah, yes. I know what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Thank you.
Actually,
Thank you very much.
It goes something like this. It goes, look in the pond and you see yourself in the colors of the wind.
Wait, we're mixing up Disney movies.
It's Holly Hunter doing Pocahontas. But have you ever seen the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Because I have. I live in Montana now. I don't know if she does, but I feel like she probably does.
Oh, 100%.
Holly
Wyoming.
Hunter definitely lives in
Montana,
Wyoming. She's one of those celebrities. It's like, yeah, I live in Jackson Hole now.
Yeah, I just fly in when I got to do something for Hollywood. Just,
Every Thursday I have coffee with Frances McDormand down by the general store because we're normal people. And then we fly to Hollywood to do Hollywood things, but we come back, we're normal people, and we say things like this, "Hi, Jan," to the people who are walking by because we're just one of the folks.
That's what we do. We just, go out on our land because we have a lot of land there and we just live off the land. Sometimes we just set up a bonfire and just have some s'mores.
Yes, read poetry, sing songs by Stephen Schwartz for Pocahontas, one of our favorites.
And when we get our call to come in to Hollywood, we just drop all that. And the next thing I know, I'm in glam and I'm Holly Hunter, the actress, the one that didn't say anything for what I got an Oscar for in that movie. I didn't say one word. The piano.
It's a piano. Fun fact, I hate piano. Banned from my ranch. Guitars only.
And maybe an occasional mandolin.
Just like Bruce Hornsby and the Range would sing Mandolin Rain. Great song. Great man.
John Goodman loves that one.
I once made love to Bruce Hornsby in the back of a Margaritaville when I was shooting a shizzle reel for my upcoming reality show called That's Holly.
It was a sizzle reel, and it's working its way around Hollywood, that sizzle reel. And turns out everyone thought it was Holly Madison. And so they gave it a go. And then they saw it was me when I flew in from Montana, and they said, no, hard no.
They replaced me with a younger actress named Tate Addison McRae or something like that. I'm not sure. Wow. Holly has a lot to say.
A lot. Shut up.
Shut up already. Jesus.
Narcissist.
Show.
Narcissist.
So, Lisa's looking at herself in the mirror, completely missing all the stuff. And then she's also, she's found a flower swing and she's now just having a photo shoot. Like Marisol's just taking photos of her while everyone is reading stuff about narcissism. Lisa's on there with a finger in her mouth, smiling and being sexy and with the flowers. And she's fully turning it into a promotional shoot for her Instagram.
Yeah. And also taking a page out of Lisa Vanderpump's book, oh, watch where you're stepping because you might get an LVP cease and desist.
Yeah, exactly. Please don't bring down Lisa's flower swing brand because she worked very hard for that.
Extremely.
Andy, I was recently scrolling on Instagram and I saw another Lisa on a flowered swing.
Oh, God.
You're Andy, you're supposed to fill in the gap when I go to the. So you say something now. That's when you're supposed to apologize. That's my ellipses. So, another mirror says, you don't always have to tell your side of the story. Time will. And Stephanie's like, oh, that's so me. That is 100% me, says the woman who has spent the past 2 episodes telling her side of the story, every single thing extensively. She's like, you want to hear a story about how my parents met? This is my version of it. Everything is like that with her.
You're so right. It's is this a Dateline? Why do we keep going back to you? And why do you have to keep telling your side? You're so right.
Everything is like that. So, but Stephanie and Lisa have a little bit of this is where they kind of make nice and everything. And Stephanie's being all nice to her, and Lisa's wow, you really went in on me on the bus. Now you don't want to talk. What's going on here? She's like, oh God, I'm sorry. I just I apologize, and I have no problem apologizing again. I know. it was nice. It's a weird, nothing was really They bury the hatchet, but I think they just don't want to have tension between them.
Yeah,
that's right.
I think so. I mean, I think that Stephanie knows that she is new, so she does need to keep up appearance in terms of being nice to all of the OGs. And Lisa, I've actually found that Lisa Hochstein is pretty forgiving to people. A lot, you know. I mean, like, obviously not with the Larsa and Lisa thing. It has, you know, it's like an octopus, you know, it just keeps growing and more legs, more legs. But I do feel like Lisa, if you come to Lisa with somewhat of an apology, even though it was totally Lisa's fault because she was like 2 hours late, right? But I do think that she does say like, okay, let's move on, because I don't think that she really truly wants that many more issues with other people. Yeah.
She also like clearly has devastatingly low self-esteem, and so like I think that she's like happy to apologize. That way she can like be in good, like I don't think she likes when people don't like her.
Right.
So
I agree.
I think she's like happy to you know, she'll stand up for herself in her own little way, but it's, you know, she's usually going to cave at some point. But notably, did she actually apologize for being so late, or did she do that last episode? Because I don't think I see her apologizing.
Didn't
at all
hear it. I just heard her accept the apology from Stephanie.
Accepted the apology. But that being said, Lisa tells us, like, I definitely do not want to be late with Stephanie again because I don't want to hear that ever again. I'm like, well, so it kind of worked.
Oh, yeah, good point. That's right. She said that in her confessional. So we'll see. Time will tell.
See. Yeah, exactly. So I think so they all are sitting on a bench now. I guess, are they going to their benches now? Or they're just at this is a pre-bench before they get to the main bench area, right? Because there's a main bench area where Alexia has like a throne, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's right. It had wings. It had like, it was like an Egyptian tomb. It had an underground water system. Like it had everything.
It felt like it was maybe a clue on like the latest like National Treasure, you know, revamp. It's like Nicolas Cage was gonna have to like go examine that throne to find out where the next part of the scavenger hunt is.
Totally.
There's a throne in Miami. So, excuse me, I have a flagrant burp that I was trying to suppress. So I didn't burp.
Flagrant. So flagrant.
Flagrant burp.
Flagrant.
Flagrant. That's like flagrant narcissism burp. So, so some of the women are sitting on a bench together. And Larsa's saying how she's been trying to communicate with Lisa and everything. They have to have a conversation. And so Julia's like, yes, I mean, like Gertie and I, we took time and we had dinner and we talked like two people who are like mature. And Gertie just starts talking completely over. Why don't you be Julia and I will be Gertie, and we'll express how this conversation went.
Noted.
Okay. You start as Julia.
Like Gertie and I, we took time and we had dinner and we talked like...
We had a dinner. We had a beautiful dinner. Yes, we had a dinner. I mean, I would have liked that dinner to happen sooner, but that's okay. You know, you had a process. It was your process. It wasn't my process. I like to, nip things in the bud, but it was you. It was how you decided that you wanted to do it, and that's fine. And you don't have to... you can take a long time. I mean, you hurt me in the process, but it's okay. I don't know if you even knew what you were apologizing for, but I knew I got what I needed, and I knew we could move forward. So the most important part is that, you listened to me, and she listened to me, and that was what was good. We had feelings.
Gertie.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a symphony, really, truly.
It's two-part
like,
harmony.
Yeah, it's like I'm the wind instruments and your percussion and woods and
I was some woodwinds. I was some
woodwinds.
There was some bassoon happening.
Oh, definitely bassoon. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there was some bassoon. Yeah, Gertie just talks completely over Julia. Now Julia is still the villain, don't get me wrong, but Julia's trying to be like, like you guys have to have a conversation. Like the two of us just had a conversation and that was really good. And Gertie is basically like, yeah, we had a conversation. I mean, it took her forever to get to it. Like, even though she was the one who started it, like took forever, but whatever, we talked about it. Everything's good now. And Julia's getting so annoyed that like Gertie's talking right over her.
Honestly, I love Gertie so much, but my God, I could not handle it. I was appreciated the editors leaving in the overtalk
Yes.
Because I just felt it so hard. And it really, she surpasses, I think, most housewives in terms of the over talking. I mean, it is so impressive. But she also over talks when she's just stating things and not yelling, whereas most housewives just like over talk because they're yelling. But she has the most, her perseverance and ability to push through the over talking is, I've never seen the likes of it.
It's impressive. She just jumps right in and just goes and like doesn't stop. It's like when she starts talking, I don't think she even hears other people. Right. I think that's the thing. I think that's the thing with like real flagrant overtalkers like that. They don't even realize another person is talking because they are so tunnel vision on what they have to say. And she was going. And like Julia sitting there with this look on her face like, I'm trying to say something nice right now.
I know. She couldn't. I actually think it's a characteristic of ADHD, although we'll have to ask Adriana because she's already looking at the DMS-5, which is nice. But I do think that is something that can be, a symptom of that condition is when you talk over people, ADHD. Because I was talking with my therapist, sorry. And she said, you have ADHD. Okay. ADHD is good. You have it. No.
I don't want to do this anymore. ADHD.
She put all the red flags in my bucket during our virtual therapy session. And I was like, wait a minute. What are all these?
Seem healthy.
Yeah.
Seem like a healthy practice.
In the chat is just like a bunch of red flags and buckets in my chat on Zoom with her. No, I did take like one of those tests, like an ADHD kind of test type of thing. And I actually didn't qualify as somebody who has ADHD entirely. I think I have very small, very few traits of that. But the biggest traits are like the over talking somebody. I mean, that is a huge one. Big.
Wow. Is that cuts across like genders and everything? Yeah. Wow. That's very interesting. Well, I'll have to look into that.
I mean, I'm no therapist.
Talk over. I'm like, do I have ADHD?
No, you don't. I do.
I mean, if I did, it's fine. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
We're both like, we stopped talking.
We're like very, very concerned about talking over each other. And now, Amy, it is your turn to speak in a Holly Hunter voice.
I'm sorry. You go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Obviously, this podcasting aside, in a regular conversation with someone, do you let them talk? Are you talking over people all the time? No, of course not.
Yeah. I mean, given that there's always going to be a little bit of overlap here and there with everyone, like, et cetera. And, but that's really interesting. I wonder with Gertie. Because she just fully just talks right over Julia.
Commercials. Here comes one right now.
Now it's time for them to play some Greek games. So they go to the other couch area, and this is where we see Adriana's throne, which makes no sense why she has this giant throne. And it is noted by people like, for instance, Adriana, that like, isn't it funny that a party about narcissism, we have Alexia, the host, in a giant throne for no good reason. Like
no good reason. Right.
Like, why is it like this? So they're going to play one of these games, a fun game that is purportedly to help them address narcissism, although we don't really see what the game plan is on the therapeutic front, right? It's just like, let's pile on to people.
Unbelievably reckless and no structure and no healing and no direction. And no actual resolution, no beginning, no middle, no end.
Just like air your dirty laundry.
Right.
So Daniel hands out like a red flag to everyone, and he's going to read a statement, and then they're going to put a red flag in the vase of the person that they feel like it applies to the most, which I was like, first of all, you had to get a lot of vases. This is a big cast. That's an impressive haul, all those vases.
Especially from Australia, like a long way. you know.
He brought them from home. So
This is my vase suitcase. I put all my vases in here for the narcissists.
this one's from Sydney. Sydney's also the name of my ex-boyfriend, who was quite the narcissist.
Here, I always check my mirror bag because I can wrap that in bubble wrap, but the vase bag, I always carry that on.
So, okay, the first question is, or first statement is, the person who is constantly talking about themselves. So Marisol, I think Marisol starts it because she goes, oh, that's easy. And then she stands up and she walks so slowly over to the vases. It was kind of like amazing suspense. It was like, how is she going to start this off? And she's like, sorry, monkey. And then she drops the flag in Lisa's vase.
And it's like, oh, I thought there was Tito's in this vase. Oh, okay.
Are there cockies in these vases? Cockies? Well, I'll tell you something. I also would talk about myself a lot if I were surrounded by such boring bitches. Got that one from an e-card too. So it took me a moment to remember how it went.
Steve had to remind me this morning because I told him I would say that joke. I would talk more if I could not be a friend of.
So basically everyone puts their flags in Lisa's vase. Lisa's like, oh great, thanks a lot, everyone. And Marisol goes, monkey by a landslide.
She keeps it light.
Just like laughing at Lisa's pain. So Daniel's like, all right, ladies, Lisa had an overwhelming number of 6. Monkey for the win. Monkey for the win. All right, I want to know how you feel about that, Lisa. The therapy is about to begin right now. And she's like, well, maybe I tell my problem to the wrong people. I don't know. Maybe that's my maybe I shouldn't be talking about myself to these girls. I don't know.
I do love Lisa on defense. She does keep it pretty tight. Like her comebacks aren't that bad when she's cornered up, when she's like ganged up on in this situation. She does kind of fight for herself. I am pretty impressed. She keeps it nice. She keeps it nice.
It's much better than
yeah.
Nice. She's much better than Larsa, because when Larsa has to do a comeback, she just usually goes for the most basic words and nouns that she can find and strings them together. And it works in its own weird way. It's like, if you're like, Larsa, why are you such a dumb bitch? Why are you such a can of beans? And you're like, what? You're a stupid can of beans.
You can't even open the can with a can opener. That's because it's defective can. It's one of those cans that you get at like the dollar store or grocery outlet because it's dented and you can't even open your own can. So can it. What?
Yeah. So can. That's a nice twist at the end. Can it? So Larsa's like, well, you're annoying people talking about yourself. Like, you feel like your problems are the biggest ones in the room. Like, and Lisa's like, well, I also feel like you blame me for not knowing your problems, but you also don't tell me your problems.
That was actually shocking. I was like, she doesn't?
I feel like Larsa is always advertising her issues, isn't she?
Right. I don't know. But then when she was like, well, you don't answer your phone. I'm like, oh, that's actually a good point because Lisa doesn't. Maybe she doesn't.
That is so rich. That is so rich that Lisa is like, well, you know, you're blaming me for, like, you never talk about your problems. Well, you don't answer the phone when I call you to talk about the problems.
Right.
Well, I mean, I can't be expected to answer the phone.
Right. Right. I'm too busy being 2 hours late to things.
I got to hang out with Jody. I also, like, Lisa goes, I also think you should tell the truth and stop saying lies. And Larsa goes, so you're the lie detector test? Doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't. I was like, did you see the Orange County trailer or something? Like, why that?
Lisa Vanderpump in a blazer getting a polygraph done.
That's right. And that too.
So Lisa goes, she's like, I have the receipts. And Larsa goes, baby girl, I am the receipts.
Okay, I kind of loved that.
I loved it too, but it truly made no sense. But I loved the spirit with how she said it. You know,
Yeah, she puts a little twist on it, little sass on it.
and this is when her real voice was starting to come out. So she was going from like, "Baby girl, I am the receipt," to "Baby girl, I am the receipt," and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Right. She really did she started to put a little salt on it, you know?
Mm. And then Lisa's response to "Baby girl, I am the receipt" is that your Halloween costume this year? So we're getting some dwindling returns on our comebacks now.
Right. Because then Larsa has another one too. Go ahead and try to get a dress in your size.
That's much more classic Larsa. Get a dress in your size, can of beans. I didn't hear that. Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that?
Ignore.
I was like, okay.
Ignoring.
Oh, you're gonna ignore? Oh, yeah, you're gonna ignore?
Ignore.
Oh, yeah? Ignore? Well, guess what? I don't get receipts because I like the environment. So you are actually killing whales, Larsa. Ha.
Digital receipts sent to my email, not printed.
Well, email. I don't have an email because I have Jody and you don't have anyone.
Oh, yeah? Well, yeah, you got an inbox that just won't stop, right?
Well, at least my box is in, your box is out.
I never said that. I never said that.
That would be where it goes. Lighties. I never said your box was in. Your box isn't in. My box is in. It would go there, that place. Yeah. Who is the person who is quickest to take offense? It's a little spread out this time. I think everyone kind of like votes for each other, right? And Stephanie picked Lisa, which because they just had a fight, etc. And Daniel is like, "All right, everyone." The one that was quick to take offense was Lisa. She got the most with 3. Lisa, are you offended by this? Because if you are, it sort of proves the point. She's like, "Ugh, this is like a whack game with some whack people." So, yeah, quickest to take offense.
Whack.
That's a whack game. Actually, it is a whack game. I'm not going to lie. She's right on that one.
It's terrible. It's terrible. She's right. I can't believe she stayed there as long as she did.
I know. I'm shocked. So Lisa has a little monologue where she's like, "No, everybody, by the way, has narcissistic traits. For God's sake, Larsa has a Larsalite." Okay. And we see Larsa at Fashion Week, like taking selfies with that like giant Klieg light that she has attached to her phone.
Excellent edit. Excellent.
Yeah. So then we have who has the lack of accountability, who has a lack of accountability, and it's just more pile on for Lisa, etc.
Yeah.
But Adriana keeps on picking Marisol for these, which is fun. It's like an attack, like the friend ups to each other.
Right. And I'm like, wow, I forgot they even had something because they're so not engaging at all on this series so far. It's just so I was like, oh, right. They do not like each other.
Yeah, Adriana hasn't gotten in trouble yet this season, which is shocking. Normally she's in the thick of it by now.
He's in the background. Wow. Just, flirting and talking sexy talk with every second she gets.
Yeah. Well, she's in love, I guess, with Frenchie. It's taken away a lot of her energy, It can happen. You have to be careful. All right, everyone. Just understand that this is an exercise for everybody to grow and evolve, even though we haven't used any of these questions to try to find growth or evolution. Okay? It's not about attacking each other.
Excuse me, please. Can I
Yes.
ask you a question? Yes.
Yes, you may.
Okay. If somebody tells you something,
She just starts an aria.
That was a little bit more on tune than she can do, I just want to say. It's a beautiful note. All right. It's a beautiful note. Okay.
Thank you. I mean, I'm starting to talk like you. Anyway, I lost my Julia. Okay, here it is. Now, what is your recommendation on how to move forward with someone who you invite on cruise ship that takes this mad at Captain Sandy?
Well, did this person apologize? And are they in this garden with us right now?
Yes, kind of. And I'm looking at her right now.
Are you looking at a statue right now or one of your castmates? I can't tell with your eyes right now. I'm having a hard time.
It's over there. If you follow my eyes, you can see past Alexia's golden chair.
Listen, my little golden tiara is a little bit heavy. It's just sort of blinding me. Can you just tell me who you're looking at right now?
Okay, I will sing it for you. Okay?
Okay, that's acceptable. Gertie. Oh, all right. So Gertie hurt you. Can you tell me how Gertie hurt you?
Gertie hurt
you. Can sing it if you care. If you care to, you can sing it, and I'll be able to tell. I'll be able to heal you of your narcissistic attack.
Yes. Okay.
My accent is really hard to do.
No, this is welcome to my
Daniel.
Would you like me to adopt a Russian accent so you feel more comfortable discussing your issues?
Great. Yes.
So, tell me about Gertie.
Oh, that's
Did she hurt you?
Yes, she.
Okay, I would like to say that I just want to say that, sorry, this is after I was physically assaulted, and there's been a lot to discuss, so I apologize. But I'm sorry. Thank you very much, Daniel. But there's a bit much to discuss. I mean, have you ever heard of a Captain Sandy? I didn't think so. Okay, that's the problem right there. Okay, until you can watch your Below Deck Mediterranean, I don't want to hear you weighing in on our discussion yet. Thank you so much.
All right. So we heard from Hurdy Gurdy, and so she feels a certain way. And now, Julia, could you sing it? Julia, what is your reprise? Oh.
Sorry, that is me doing warm up. Let me. Here is how I feel. Gertie is the worst.
I'm hearing pain in your aria.
Lots of pain.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of pain.
I'm also hearing
pain.
Martina, I'm hearing she's having a hard time too. Yeah?
Yes, because she found out that so many people are using surrogates and it is very offensive to her.
All right, well, that's just wrong. I'm going to write it on the mirror over here. Surrogacy is fine in Australia, and so it should be fine with Martina.
Martina also said she always hated Australian Open, so I guess that all makes sense now.
Ouch. Ouch. That hurts. That hurts.
Yes, it does hurt. Can I tell you I also have another problem with someone? Can I tell you about my problem?
Yeah,
my
of
problem?
course. Yeah.
It's with goat. Goat poop all goat. My goat poop all over my kitchen. Is my God a narcissist?
Your God? The God you pray to?
Goat. Little goat with diaper.
Little goat with diaper.
Little goat. I worry goat is narcissist.
Oh, okay.
I'm concerned.
We hear
How
dingoes.
do I save goats?
Yeah, in Australia we have dingoes in diapers, and yeah, they do. They poop in the kitchen. Yeah. So what you got to do is you got to write in goat poop on mirrors so they can see what they did wrong.
Oh, thank you so much. I think this will help.
What is happening? Can we go? Can we move to the other couch bench?
No, there's one more question. Okay, here we go. Statement number 4. Who plays the victim? Who in this group likes to play the victim? And remember, if you get the most votes, you're not allowed to be the victim of this pile-up. Because it's a trick.
Oh my God. We're not going to move forward. This is getting worse and worse.
I mean, there's only one can of beans in this group that I'm going to vote for. The dented one, if you know what I'm talking about. Receipt coming through.
Receipt. All right, guys. It's Lisa. Lisa, do you have anything to say about that?
Well, you know, I'm really upset about this. Okay, can I just say something? Can I say something? Larsa, you're mad about a photo my boyfriend took with your ex 4 months ago. That's what this is about.
I'm not mad at that. We were playing a game. It was Duck Duck Goose.
It's not a game. You're the narcissist, Larsa. See what I did, everyone? I turned it. She's the narcissist now.
Okay, Lisa, that's not cool.
You guys have to move forward. You guys have to move forward. I'm sorry. You guys have to move forward. It's very important that you guys move forward. I don't want to hear anything more. You guys have to move forward. Please apologize already.
Anything besides I'm praying for you.
Please say that you never texted anything, okay? Please.
Yell at women.
You need to say that your boyfriend shouldn't yell at women. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm not used to men yelling at me.
You have to say that you're not used to men yelling at you.
He's so cheap.
And just say that, just remind people that Jody is very, very cheap.
Go ahead. Tell me. You know what? I'm not lucky. Okay. I'm just not lucky. Okay, Lisa? He's just repeating everything.
She's not lucky. Okay, everyone, I want everyone to know she's just not lucky. Okay, Daniel, are you watching this? Daniel! She's not lucky. She's not a lucky person. You know, when Britney Spears was singing, it wasn't about her. She's not lucky.
It's getting very dark. Yes? Dark? Yes?
He's dark. So anyway, Larsa and Lisa are in a full-fledged fight, and Daniel cannot. He's trying to control it. He's like, negativity isn't the answer, ladies, and it's like, Daniel, you're an accessory here. You've done your work, which is you got them to fight. You just have to sit back, and he does. He then just starts to smile, and he's like, you know what, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, he embraces it. He's like, I'm out of control. I need to let go of control and just let the housewives do what they do.
Yeah, exactly. So Larsa is saying, well, actually, sorry. There's the fight is still. So the fight is really rampaging on, and Lisa says something about Larsa's boobs. What is it? She says,
yeah, this was so weird. So Lisa starts to kind of threaten Larsa about the things that she could say about her. And so Larsa's like, say it. Go ahead and say it, honey. Honey, girl, honey. Okay, girl, honey, baby, say it. And she's like,
say it.
You told me that Marcus doesn't have it like that. You don't want your tits to be down to your knees before you guys get married. Okay, yeah. Did I really say that? Yeah, you did. No, I didn't. And then Stephanie and Julia are completely confused about what context this is in, and we have no idea as fans. It makes zero sense. I don't know what she's talking about. Is she talking about plastic surgery? Is she talking about how Marcus doesn't want to be with her and she needs to keep herself high and tight? And then Larsa's just like, my shit, I don't know what she says. My shit is tight. I'm up and tight and right and tight is how I do. It's like, what?
I'm tight. Everything's tight. Maybe Lisa should stop worrying about my boobs and start worrying about how everyone in the group thinks she's a narcissist. Which is a fair point.
It's a good point. Yeah. Even Daniel's like, I agree. It's actually a good point.
It's an evergreen kind of statement. Maybe you should stop thinking about my boobs and about how everyone thinks you're a narcissist, you know?
Yeah.
So Lars is like, you know what I told you? Because now her voice is, you know what I told you? I said, I don't need a man. You know what I told you? I'm independent. Okay. You know what I told you? I'm teaching my kids to be independent. You know what I told you? I don't know what you're doing. You know what I told you? I know what I'm doing. And you know what I told you? I'm done. And that's what I told you. And then her voice comes back.
It comes back down. And she will never leave a scene. She'll go full force. She'll hit her crescendo. She'll come back down. She's not leaving that pit, that symphony pit. She's not going to leave a scene ever. And good for her. As the kids say, she stands on business.
She stands on business. Yeah. Stephanie actually stands on business because she loves business. So Lisa's like, I know what you're doing. You can throw it, but you can't take it. Oh, yeah. Count the flags. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Count the flags.
Count the flags. Larsa deserves some more flags. I feel like everyone should have been able to give out 2 flags.
Absolutely. And that montage was a perfect reminder of why Larsa should have received more flags. The things that she's done in the past were great, for the show, and deserves awards such as red flags.
Yes. So Daniel has a new update. By an overwhelming score of 50,000 flags to 0, Lisa has won category 5. So who here picks Lisa? Alexia, did you pick Leah flag for Lisa? Alexia, would you explain why you chose Lisa, please?
You do, Alexia, because I like your Alexia.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Thank you for saying that you like my Alexia, because I can relate to Lisa, because I'm also going through a very difficult time in my life, but I choose not to play the victim.
Okay. So
I just want to say, I don't play the victim. What I do is I go out to dinner with a whole bunch of gay men, and then I cry and scream in the restaurant and say, I want all the narcissists to die. But I don't play the victim.
So when you invited Lisa here today, did you wanted her to not be a victim because you feel like she's being a victim in her divorce and you're not being a victim in yours?
That is absolutely correct. I am absolutely not being a victim, and that's the reason why I had this party, so that way you could understand the narcissism that I've had to deal with Todd. And it's been a very difficult time for me during this divorce, and now you understand what it's like to stand in the shoes of a star who's dealt with narcissism. But yes, I'm absolutely not the victim at all. Not at all.
I agree. I co-sign. Good point, Alexia. Yeah.
Thank you. Star. This star says thank you to you. Thank you so much.
Star. And then Alexia's chair thanks everybody, and then Lisa cries, and then she leaves as she says that Adriana is her safe space, and starts to cry
because Adriana's like, you guys, don't you realize this is a pileup? This is the only do you guys not realize she lost her dad 7 days ago? And I was like, well, that is a fair point.
It is. It is.
They are savages on this show.
I mean, truly. I'm surprised Larsa wasn't like, then what are you doing here? Why are you at this retreat? Why are you here reading mirrors when your dad just died? Why?
Yeah, you should be in Toronto crying.
Yeah, you should be in Jody's eyes, crying in his eyes, his 2 big eyes.
You should be doing something sad. Why are you here?
Do something sad. She's like, Larsa, there's nothing to do that's sad in Miami. That's why we live here. There's nothing sad in Miami.
Everything is fun and wonderful here. And she's like, I was literally playing the game, and I was not the only one that felt like that, okay, because we all felt the same thing, and she was like, well, when we actually tell the truth and how we feel, we get punished. How is this fair? It is like getting pooped on by goat in kitchen.
And then cut to the montage of Larsa. Lisa's like, I'm sorry, Larsa has done fucked up shit to all of you guys. And here's the montage to prove it.
An extended montage of Larsa being heinous. I mean, Larsa is really heinous. She really tops the charts with that one, But that's why it really has to sting when everyone puts your flag in your vase when Larsa's there. Anytime that Larsa is not getting a flag and you get one, you just know you should know you've messed up at that point.
Yeah, that should be your own little wake up call. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Lisa goes inside because it's also like a thunderstorm is happening now. So they're all going inside to a brightly lit room. And so Lisa goes to cry. She's like, it's her standard thing. She goes into a restroom. She cries. This won't be the last time it happens this episode. And, Marisol's like, well, she got the flag at every single game. I mean, she's a big winner, monkey dinner. Am I right? Oh, God, I need a khaki. But yeah, Lisa's like, I fucking hate these people. Like, I just don't even really enjoy hanging out with this group. I don't want to be with these people. I will continue to film with them as long as they keep paying me, though. Absolutely. Yes.
Right. I thought that was one of the most honest statements I ever heard when she was like, I actually don't even like hanging out with this group. I was like, thank you for saying that. So we all could hear it. I hear you. And so, but good on you for sticking with it.
So Daniel, after the Larsa montage, Daniel is like, all right, everyone, I just want to say thank you for participating tonight. I think the exercises will be positive in the end. Yes, they were. You did a great job, Daniel. Your years of being a self-help expert really shone through in this moment where you really helped no one at all.
Did he lose followers? Is that the question? I want to know.
That I'm sure he gained followers because he's like a hot guy and he's on TV, and that's really all that matters.
And editing.
I guarantee I've actually not looked up his Instagram, but I'm sure he's one of those people that posts like a shirtless photo of himself, and then he like has like a thirst trap, and then the caption is something like, don't give in to narcissism because it will destroy you from the inside out. And it's like, you can't make fun of him for having a thirst trap because he put something serious about narcissism in the caption.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He 100% has some glamour shots of him in that flowered swing, I would imagine. And he's like, and shirtless and just looking fantastic and just being like, swing through life. Swing back at your narcissist. If you wait, let me workshop this. So
you can get there.
Okay,
you can get there.
So it's, if you don't jump off the swing of a narcissistic relationship, you'll always be going back and forth. It may look like it's flowers, but it's not. It's too long. I don't know.
So I found his Instagram. He has 823,000 followers. Which is crazy.
Gosh.
Yeah. He has a book called Stop Letting Everything Affect You.
It said like that. I want you to read the audiobook, please.
Stop letting everything affect you. What is wrong with you? You just can't do this. He actually shockingly does. So he does not have any shirtless photos. He has a lot of photos where he looks like he's being interviewed by Diane Sawyer, and he's like a checkerboard. So it's like him and then saying, and then him then saying. So he has things like, the longer you go without something, the more comfortable you are without it. That goes for people too. I'm trying to maintain
I love that.
The tone. Stay away from people who expect you to prioritize them, but don't think twice about putting you last.
Dear Ben Mandelker, I heard your podcast and you're giving my brand the wrong narrative. That's not how I meant it to sound. You're more like a Kathy cartoon or those greeting cards. I'm more of a sexy, vulnerable, strong sound. Could you please, this is a cease and desist from reading my captions.
You're ruining the tone of what I'm saying. Okay. It's supposed to say a wrong partner will find you in peace and leave you in pieces. Spelled Pieces. Get it? Because it's peace and then pieces. A right partner will find you in pieces and lead you to peace. So now we go from Piece to Peace. Do you see what's going on there?
I don't see what I did there.
Get this.
Did you see what I did there? I worked hard on it.
Here's a really good saying. Hi everyone, I need your help picking the cover for my new book. That was one. That was one of them.
That reminds me of Craig. Remember when Craig Conover? He was like one of the only ones that gave us a say in his book cover. I appreciated that. Remember that? His Sewing Down South or whatever his book was.
I don't remember that, actually. I'm sad. I would have definitely contributed.
It was during COVID, and he had like 3 or 4 different covers, and it was really fun to like weigh in. And he went with the one that everybody picked.
What was the one that what was the name of his book?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's
like
what it's called.
Stuck in the pillows of life. I don't know. It was about pillows.
Stuck in the pillows. Stuck in the pillows of life.
Congratulations, you've reached the end of part 1 of a 2-part recap. For part 2, go look for the recap that says part 2. See you over there, suckers.
Watch What Crappens would like to thank its premium sponsors. Ain't no thing like Allison King. It's always a party on Allison Block.
Our way is the Amber way.
It's the Foster and the Furious. It's Amanda Foster.
She can run my country. It's Angie McGovern.
It's always automatic with Ashley Otto. Put your hands together for Carly Clapp.
Get on the right foot with Chrissy Offutt.
She's not just a Sheila, she's a Daniela. Etchels.
We never miss her call. It's Diane Call.
Aaron McNicholas. She don't miss no trickolas.
Hava Nagila Weber.
You'll never hide from Heidi Eleanor Jones. I go, you go, we all go for Hugo. Jamie. She has no last namey.
She's our kind of mess. It's Jennifer Messer.
Sip some scotch with Jessica Trotch.
She's our favorite streamer, Caroline Peacock.
Kristen the Piston Anderson.
Get a bee in your bonnet with Lacey B. Que sera, whatever will be, will Lauren Silsby.
Bringing the funk, it's Leslie Plunkett.
She gets an A from us, it's Lindsay D.
Let's give a kisserino to Lisa Lino.
Fresh as a daisy, it's Maisie McHenry. We love her on the rocks, it's Melissa Cox.
Megan Berg. You can't have a burger without the Berg.
This is Living with Michelle Vivian.
I love ya, Olivia Williamson. Tastier than Flanderson, it's Rachel Manderson.
She sure is swell, it's Raquel.
Yes, we canna, it's Savannah.
Cast a spell with Shannon Spellman. Let's share with Sharon Eldridge.
Darn Skippy, it's Tippy.
The Bay Area Betches. Betches.
And our super premium sponsors.
She's VVIP, it's Amanda V. Can't lose when you're with Amy Baldwin.
Somebody get us 10 cc's of Betsy MD.
We're taking the gold with Brenda Silva.
Let's get real with Caitlin O'Neill.
Don't get salty with Christine Pepper. Can't have a meal without the Emily Sides.
Let's go into the woods with Guy Tubbs. It's our queen, it's Queen Laifah.
Nobody holds a candle to Jamie Kendall. Hail the Cork Master, the Master of the Cork, Jennifer Corcoran. We got our wish, it's Jen Plish. She's not harsh, she's Jill Hirsch. Knock, knock, knocking on Katie Manock's door. My favorite Murdo, Karen McMurdo. We love him madly, it's Kyle Pod Shadley. In the study with a candlestick, it's Leslie Peacock. We're ride or die for Lisa Ryder Barron. She's a whiz, it's Liz Sarthy. Always killing it, it's Lola Alkalani.
The incredible edible Matthews sisters.
She eases our woes, it's Melissa St. Rose. There's a chance of meatballs, it's Rebecca Cloud.
She's the queen bee, it's Sarah Lemke.
We cannot tell a lie, it's Sarah Telefson.
Shannon, out of a cannon, Anthony. Please don't stop, it's Soli and Pop. Let's take off with Tamla Plain.
It's always a good time when you're wasting time with Bravo.
She ain't no shrinking Violet Kuchar. We love you guys.